going on, Jerome's? Your Minnesota Vikings have a bona fide superstar on the edge in Danielle, the real deal Hunter. Third-round pick out of LSU back in the day. Remember, he only had 4.5 sacks in college, but you're betting on traits, and Andre Patterson certainly grown and shown and got the best out of the pride of LSU. Also, Danielle is the reason why everyone needs to work out more. That's all, man. That's all. But Danielle signed a... Nailed it. Danielle signed a 5-year extension for $72 million in 2018. Now, at the time, like, the extension was under market, $14.4 a year, and that was significantly undervalued for what Danielle was doing. And Danielle's had some trials and tribulations. 2020 missed the entire season with the herniated disc in his neck, and then also missed a significant portion of 2021 with a pec issue. But over the last 2 years, he's proven his worth. And last offseason, he and Kwesi had a bit of a standoff. Danielle had a hold in, and they were able to adjust his contract. And that's the problem. 5-year deals, nah. 2 or 3 year deals, where all the guaranteed money is it's what you got to do. But they revised his contract. Got his compensation to around $20 million per season for 2023, which is market. Also, he was able to max out on his sack incentives, which is great. And also, the Vikings had a provision where they could not franchise tag Danielle for 2024, so he was going to hit the open market. Also takes away an option for a tag and trade. So hopefully Danielle and the Vikings can work something out, because Danielle, even though he's 29, he's going to be 30 in October, it's still an absolute tier 1 edge rusher. He was 9th in the league in pressures amongst edge rushers with 80, 16.5 sacks is 5th in the league, 23 tackles for loss, tied for first with Max Crosby, 4 forced fumbles, as well as 50 stops. And he was the premium player on the Flores defense. He was the only guy who can consistently get after the quarterback, and you've seen what Danielle can do. Before, in the Zimmer defense, he was a strong left side, strong side defensive end in a 4-3, hand in the dirt, but he's made the transition relatively well. He led the team in sacks in 2022 in Donachel's defense, and obviously led the team in sacks in 2023 with Flores. So He's proven his worth, he's proven his versatility, and he still has many good years left in him. And at the Pro Bowl games, probably in between dodgeball games, I don't know. But he was asked about his pending free agency, and this is what he said. Hunter's taking the patient approach, but he's intent on going with the top option obtainable to him. Quote, just letting everything play its course. I did my job. Everything's is in my agent's hands and my team, and whoever it is that's out there. Hunter told NFL.com at Friday's Pro Bowl games practice. My job, like I said, is to do my job, and I'm going to make sure I stay in shape, and whatever is best available for me, I'll take that. Now, some people say it's like, oh, that just means you're just going to take every single dollar. Yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's exactly what it is in free agency. Also, what's he supposed to say? All right. And if another team wants to swoop in and offer him big time money, again, God bless him, go get yours. But I do think that the Vikings should take care of Danielle Hunter. Spot Rack estimates his market value at around $20 million per season, which would put him just inside the top 10 in terms of edge compensation. Actually, not even in the top 10. But the market rate for edge rushers right now, tier 1 guys, is about $25 million per season, as evidenced by Rashawn Gary, Montez Sweat in division. Recently got deals that gave them $24 and $24.5 million per season, respectively. So I think Spot Rack is low. And even though Danielle is a little bit older, I do think that he does have 3, 4, 5 years left of his prime. So I could easily see like a 3-year, $75 million deal with like $50 million guaranteed somewhere in there. And I think the Vikings should pay it. And fully understand that the Vikings are in a bit of a cap crunch at this moment in time. But say Kirk leaves. Like, you want to suture things up on the edge as well. Plus, DJ Wanham is a pending free agent. Marcus Davenport is not going to be back, so he's going to be gone. But the Vikings, Danielle's been homegrown. Danielle is a superstar. And any guy that you draft, you hope that he's half the player that Danielle is. Any player that you spend big money on in free agency, you hope that he's a fraction of the player that Danielle Hunter is. So, actually, that should say 16.5 sacks. Oh, well. But he's proven that he's a team leader. He's a team captain. He leads by example up front, and he's perfect in the Flores scheme, and he's a premium player at a premium position in his prime. So That's about it. So I do hope that Danielle Hunter remains in purple. But like you said, if another team values loyalty more, a dollar more than the Vikings, that's where he will go. The team that values loyalty the most. I don't know, man, but that's just the economics of the situation. Also, Danielle's never been a true free agent because he signed his extension when he still had time left on his rookie deal. So, I mean, it's kind of nice to be wine-dined and have contract numbers thrown at you, man. So I don't blame Danielle, but hopefully the Vikings will understand. It's like, hey, we got to take care of our own, and Danielle is still going to be tier 1 for the next couple of seasons, and will be a big part of this defensive turnaround with Flores and go from there. But your thoughts are thoughts. Minnesota Vikings superstar edge rusher Danielle Hunter talks about his free agency. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.